Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be Diamond Dynasty season series play here between Kansas City and Pittsburgh. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the A's and the Devils. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A bouncer up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Ernie Banks. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line towards center field. Cruz is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Johnny Bench. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And that misses, ball one. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's Steve Pearce now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded to short. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Billy Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Banks has got it. And a good throw gets him, one gone. So coming to the plate, Clark Kent. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Hard hit toward the hole. Gloved by Banks. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. Taken in by McGriff. And he'll step on the bag himself. And leading off the inning, Babe Ruth, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a step off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw is in time. Ruth is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. First offering on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
2 balls and a strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Into the box, Fred McMillan. One strike now from Cole. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that is through into right field for a single. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So digging in now, Steve Pearce, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Ruth. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. Ryan sets. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in run.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Leading off the inning, Nolan Ryan, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. Ready on 1 and 2. Ground ball left side. Pierce is there. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Ernie Banks. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. To 1 and 2 now. This one's down to third. Pierce has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Billy Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Billy Williams.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Popped him up. Alomar is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Banks has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Johnny Bench, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Now here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Steve Pearce, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ryan's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
McGriff has a play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ryan Zimmerman, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Hop high in the air. Dozier over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Fred McGriff. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Fred McGriff goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ripped on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Now to the plate. The pitcher. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Got him swinging, and that. Striding in, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Pierce has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in now, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He was a strikeout victim in his first time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pierce is right there as he takes it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Williams. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Ernie Banks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Johnny Bench. He's playing in the form of his breakout series card. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hint over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Clark Kent. And as you might expect with a Diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier is right there, one down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's waved at and missed, 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Steve Pearce now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 delivery. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home run. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ryan gets the sign. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Steve Pearce, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball and foul. 1 strike now from Cole. Hard ground ball to third, fielded by Pearce. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off there. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And gone. An absolute bomb. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. On its way is pitch number 75. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Swing from Zimmerman as this one's on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Fred McGriff. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Bench over to his left. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Dozier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Ruth is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. It's a swing and a high pop-up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping into the box, Nolan Ryan. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Matt Adams.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Roberto Alomar, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Pulled toward right center field. Cruz is there, 2 gone. So striding in, Ernie Banks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Adams stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now. At the plate, Johnny Bench. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Step. Up to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Steve Pearce now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Cruz moves over. 1 out. Riding in once again, Babe Ruth. He went deep last time up.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Weak chopper up the line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Cruz is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 5 hits.
Well, the ball should be jumping in this one. We're ready for daytime baseball from Coors Field. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty. Ready now, Justin Smoak. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Justin Smoak.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in, Johnny Bench.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground toward. It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the A's and the Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Here's Justin Smoak now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Athletics, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Digging in, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Blackmon is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Athletics and the Orioles. Stepping in, Justin Smoak. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading up for the A's, second baseman, Justin Smoak.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High and deep to straightaway right. Valencia ranging back. Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the A's and the Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. So digging in now, Justin Smoak. He will lead this one off today.
Now for the A's, second baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Blackman patrolling center makes the play, one out. Digging in, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now batting, Johnny Bench.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackman looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he runs that one high and tight for ball one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Standing in, Sean Rodriguez.
Batting bench, the left fielder, number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
The pitch. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Rodriguez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. Edwin Encarnacion now trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hard hit ball to short. Story scoops it up over to LeMahieu covering at the bag. It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the Athletics. Here's Justin Smoak now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the A's, second baseman, Justin Smoak.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bullet back up the middle. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Mayhew's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Johnny Bench.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Steve Pearce now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. Standing in, Sean Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Sliders in for a strike. Rodriguez is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring forward the power-hitting third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be. So digging in now, Justin Smoke. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Justin Smoke.
Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Eric Hosmer.
Shortstop, Eric Hosmer.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back, still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it.
over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Rodriguez.
Fielder number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman,
The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. Today, ready now, Justin Smoak. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Kansas City, second baseman, Justin
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe. In now, Johnny Bench, trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Striding in, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Settling in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first. It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Should be a good one today. Now at the plate, Justin Smoak. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the A's.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit to right. Now in the box, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eric Hosmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Gonzalez to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Johnny Bench. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 5, Johnny Bench.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Desmond on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Afternoon base. Digging in, Justin Smoke. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Stepping up now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Johnny Bench. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2-0 now. Hit in the air out to right.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Blackmon. He's got it. from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between Toronto and Kansas City. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Victor Robles digging in now. He will lead. This one off to
Toronto, right fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hamels, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Now a hard liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Richie Ashburn.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So striding forward now, Hanley Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. At the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Morgan.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
So striding in, Jorge Posada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Ramirez. Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Schmidt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Morales is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. At the plate, Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Freeman's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in, Adam Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Left side. Freeman is up with it. On to first, and there were two down. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Kendrys Morales.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Popped him up. Ramos moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
You get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another full count pitch home, and he fouls this one off. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in steps Big Frank. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Misses up and in.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. So 1 away now for Alex Gordon. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pitch on the way. Little dribbler down the line. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. The pitcher, Garrett Cole, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Robles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
And his throw will go to first here. And I'm not sure if he lost track of the outs, but I don't get that decision. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Ashburn. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bench is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there for strike 1. Griffey can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 0-2 pitch to Jr. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Hamels. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Popped high in the air. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy is known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tapped down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Schmidt is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Abreu will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied into straightaway right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now batting, Kendrys Morales. He singled his last time up.
Kendrys Morales.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Robles. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Strike.
0-1's the count.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So here now's the pitcher, Garrett Cole, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Richie Ashburn, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at 2nd. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a 2nd. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Ready for another shot now, Hanley Ramirez. No hits to this point. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Going to get him as he's in there to score. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. Freeman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Johnny Bench, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up, and they'll step off and try again. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. In the air out toward right field. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Right there for strike one.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Called strike 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Robles looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So one away here with the bases empty, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The pitch. Slider down low for a strike. Still only one out in the inning. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joe Morgan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bench has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Jorge Posada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. And he makes the throw to first. Posada is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the box, Mike Schmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Robles waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So coming to the
number 5, Johnny Bench.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. So digging in now, Alex Gordon, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Alex Gordon
Has smoked, but right into the shift. Morgan from the outfield grass. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, Garrett Cole. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Robles. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1, and he'll step off. Up and try again. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 to Frank Thomas. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2-0 now.
Ball 2.
And 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
In there, 3-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Ashburn has a read on it. And that retires the side. At the plate, Richie Ashburn.
Leading over the Blues, left fielder, Richie.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Thomas is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So here's the smoke. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Griffey is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Ready now, Paul Hamels. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
So the lineup. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own.
Number 73.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding into the box, Jorge Posada, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him, 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Missed with a slider. So 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hendrys Morales. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Jones is going to have room out there as he puts. Pat Neshek will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
There goes Torres off of first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's on the move again from first. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a little tapper. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Schmidt charging this one. Throw in time for the first out, but in the meanwhile, the go-ahead run is in to score. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up a man that's back in his original big league position, third baseman Alex Gordon. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Scooter Gennett will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Grounded back up the middle. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Victor Robles digging in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Griffey Jr. is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Dylan Betances is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Striding in, Johnny Bench. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. In now, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up and notched right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Fans are
We are under the line. Standing in, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Dykstra. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Sanchez might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Posada is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Mike Schmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Breaking ball in for a strike. Weak chopper up the line. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one away. Now in the box, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Morgan.
High in the air out to center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Mike Preston. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Lifted into center field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Kendrys Morales.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Palmer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. This one's down to third. Preston is there, and quickly there are 2 away. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. ready with the 0-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Morales going back on it. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
McCutchen takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Digging in, Jim Palmer. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Morgan takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Frank Thomas. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, James Shields, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. James Shields becomes the first out of the inning.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
So striding forward now, Jorge Posada, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher.
Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. Gone! At the plate, Mike Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Now to the plate, Victor Robles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Griffey comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Mike Preston. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 call. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Robles arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Freeman playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And in steps Big Frank. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. and their runners at the He's set and the pitch. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that,
And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Stepping in, James Shields. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Morgan. Sir Anthony Dominguez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. In there at the knees, strike 1.
that pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one, because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch, as the run will score from third. Shields, the runner at second with 1 away. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
That one's in there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wade Boggs. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morales is there, one down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Popped him up. Posada over to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Mike Schmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1.
The count's 1-1.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Kendrys Morales. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Bench. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Lenny Dykstra. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Popped him up. Freeman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrew McCutchen. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Shields just to the right of the mound. 2 down. Now to the plate. The pitcher.
Number 58.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom. Mike Moustakas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.